Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you. Another offering off of my Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks, this is a series of videos that I've been doing for time I'm filming this. A little less than a year now, something like that. We're coming. I don't know exactly how close we are to the 1 year anniversary of the show. But yeah, and I go over there. I try out, different food, different drinks, things like that, that are, new to me, or they're weird, or sometimes I highlight, restaurants and such, things like that, and I give my input on it. Excuse me. Like plenty of other people on the YouTubes and the internet have already done before me. So, yeah. Anyway, folks, so what am I trying for you today? Well, of course, you've already seen, you've already seen the title screen. I woke up like an hour ago, so my brain is still kind of like, it's mostly firing, but it's still a little bit off. But yeah, you've already seen the title, so of course you already know, boom! Yes, folks, we're doing Mountain Dew VooDew, the limited edition 2020 version, mystery flavor. Ooh. Yeah. So they actually came out with this last year, and it's like, it's obviously, spookiness and stuff. It's like a Halloween tie-in, even though it's, we're still a little ways off from Halloween at this point, over a month, but yeah, it came out last year. I remember having it last year. I remember having it last year for sure. I didn't have it too many times, I don't think. Maybe like, I want to say like maybe like 3 or 4 tops. But yeah, and I figured, like, when I decided to go over there and bring it out again, I was kind of surprised because, I don't know how well it sold, during its original run or whatever, but it just seemed like kind of a one-off gimmick at the time. But, it's cool to see it back. And like it says, it's a mystery flavor. Now, I don't know, obviously I don't know exactly what the flavor is going to be. It's a mystery. That's what mysteries are. They're mysteries. They're unknown. I believe last year, the general takeaway was that it was supposed to be like candy corn flavored or something to that effect. I don't have any recollection specifically of, how it tasted, but I have a recollection of my impression of how it tasted at the time, and candy corn wasn't what I was getting out of it. I almost got sort of like a cotton candy type of thing. With this, I became aware that they were doing this again when my friend Mike sent me a text saying, hey, got the thing. He said that it was like drinking Skittles. So, now this could be a couple of things. Mike loves Skittles a lot. He's a big Skittles fan. So it's possible that he's eaten enough Skittles at this point that everything tastes like Skittles to him. Probably not, but we can't throw it away, folks. The other possibility, I guess there's 3 possibilities. The other possibility is that maybe every year they're doing a different mystery flavor. I don't know. But that, maybe that's the case. The other thing is maybe it's just, the different flavors for different, different people have different taste buds and stuff like that, so they all have different opinions on it. That's entirely possible, too. But when I found out about it, I went on a hunt to try to find this stuff. It was actually really difficult. I went to at least over half a dozen places. Like different gas stations. I went to a couple different supermarkets. I don't know, maybe out where my friend Mike lives, that was more of a test area thing or something that had make its way further into the state. But then, randomly, I found it just yesterday at a Speedway, which annoyed me because I live like half a block from a Speedway, and I checked there multiple times. So, that's annoying. But yeah, so I figured I'll give it a shot. If not, I mean, I was going to try it again anyway, because, you know, curiosity and all that. I actually bought 4 of these, just because I don't want to have to go way out of my way to get more of it, if I end up liking it. And even if I don't, I'll just eventually drink it anyway. I'm still, for those of you who watch my show, I did pineapple, watermelon, Faygo for one of my videos a little while back. Watch those videos. I'm still, you know, fighting that stuff down. So, yeah. This, I think, will probably be perfectly fine. I am generally pretty cool with Mountain Dew. The thing I like about Mountain Dew is that they have all of these flavors. Like, if you like soda, there is a good chance that there is a Mountain Dew for you, because, of course, they have the Classic Dew, Code Red, Livewire, Whiteout, Baja Blast, Voltage. Of course, they have, like, their energy drink stuff that they also do. You know, and they used to have, if I'm not mistaken, before they did the energy drink stuff that they do now, they had their own brand, but it wasn't called like Mountain Dew. I can't think of what it was called off the top of my head. But I like that stuff, especially the cherry version of it. But yeah, I like the fact that Mountain Dew just has, you know, all this stuff. Like, it's just whatever, man. We are going to just throw it at the wall. So, mystery flavor. So yeah, I'm going to give it a shot here in a second. It's a little bit icy because I put it at the back of my fridge. My fridge is very cold, which I'm a big fan of. It's what fridges are supposed to do. Usually when I do these, I try to do like a story or something to associate myself with the item at hand. In this particular case, I mean, like I said, I had it last year. Really my only other like Mountain Dew story of note that I can think of is, you know, and this is something, it's probably long since past its thing. It was kind of an urban legend when I was growing up, that basically if you drank Mountain Dew, it went over there and it affected your sperm count. Why I was concerned about that when I was like, I don't know, 7 when I first heard about it, maybe even younger. I don't even know if I fully had an understanding of what sperm was, but I knew I didn't want it messing with my downtown area. So for a very long time, I didn't drink Mountain Dew at all. And it was really only when Mountain Dew started to expand out, and we got like Code Red and Livewire, that I was like, alright, I'll give it a shot. You know, sperm count be damned, I guess. Gotta get that cherry flavor in. And yeah, and of course, you know, they've done studies and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you know, yeah, maybe if you ain't like, you know, maybe if you went over there and drank like 5 gallons of the stuff a day or something like that, it might start to go over there and mess with your insides. But at that point, you have much bigger problems than your sperm count. So, anyway, let's do some VooDew. It'll be interesting to see. Wow, that smells a lot like Skittles. I'm not even joking. Yeah, Mike might have been onto it. I don't, like I said, I don't know, maybe they changed the mystery flavor this year. But yeah, that definitely smells like Skittles. Or maybe it's just a subliminal, you know, thing of Mike talking with me and, you know. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Because it kind of goes like up and down with the flavors. It's not just like one smooth flavor throughout. Yeah, okay. It's definitely got a Skittles element to it. I don't know if I would have immediately pegged that had I not talked with my friend Mike. But by that same token, I'm not the biggest Skittle guy in the world, so like I maybe wouldn't have fucking figured it out regardless. yeah, like it really kind of hits, and then it, like the way the flavor goes is like, you know, you get this initial sort of run of it, and then as it kind of dies down and everything, like you get sort of like a different layering of aftertaste. All of which are pleasant, to be fair. Doesn't have like a strong chemically taste or anything like that. Yeah, and then sort of at the end of it, for me, that's what really kind of gives it the Skittle-ish flavor. Because it does, like, for anybody who's, you know, ever had Skittles, which is probably most people, Skittles definitely have, like, a different taste kind of right at the end. And that has a similar taste to this. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's, you know, I wouldn't say that it's like flat out liquid Skittles. There's obviously, you know, more kind of going on there, but it's definitely there. The flavor element of the Skittle-ish flavor is definitely there. So yeah, Mike was definitely dead on with that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, all things considered, it's a good drink. Where would I put it in the Dew pantheon? I definitely like it more than, you know, given its color and everything. I definitely like it more than Whiteout. Whiteout, I think, is probably for me the lowest on the scale of the readily available Mountain Dews, like not counting like the discontinued flavors and stuff like that. I don't know where it would fall in the overall spectrum. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I would probably put it somewhere around like maybe Voltage, or if it's still available. Oh, what's the one? Walmart has like an exclusive one right now. I want to call it Shark Bite, but I don't think that's Frostbite. Yes, Frostbite. It's for me, it's somewhere around there. Which I'm perfectly fine with both of those. I will occasionally, especially when I'm going to Walmart, occasionally pick up a Frostbite, just because it's, you know, exclusive to there. But neither one is really my favorite. Like, I wouldn't put this up there with, you know, Code Red or Livewire. Definitely wouldn't put it up there. It's not available right now, unfortunately. I'm hoping that they'll bring it back around, because they tend to. My personal favorite of the Mountain Dew flavors is Pitch Black. I absolutely adore that one. It's nowhere near that for me. But it's a little bit... Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit middle of the road. But it's not bad. Like I said, it's still a, you know, decent enough drink. And it does have its own, like, you know, its own flavor profile, which is good. I mean, with all the stuff that Mountain Dew does, it's easy to get lost in the mix, but they do a very good job, at least in my opinion, of making sure that each one is really different. And this one definitely falls into that. But yeah, it's definitely one that it's a pondering drink, I think. Probably not one that I would go to grab just because, but one that I would go to grab periodically, because I hadn't had it in a while, and that curiosity would get me again. That's what I think it would come down to. Whereas, like, comparatively, again, with Whiteout, I won't freaking grab Whiteout. I don't care about the curiosity of it. No. Whiteout is terrible. I'm sorry. It's just really awful. But yeah, so that's my take on VooDew. Would I recommend it? And if you're a Mountain Dew enthusiast, absolutely, just give it a go. I think it'll, do the do for you. If you like Skittles, definitely give it a shot. Maybe your take on it will, vary. And I mean, especially with it being a limited item, I mean, go ahead and pick up a bottle. Give it a shot. It's, I don't think it's just is what it is. It's not, for me, it's nothing super amazing. But as a gimmick flavor, I think it does its job pretty damn well. So, anyway, folks, that's going to be it for me with this particular review with the VooDew and such. So, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Before I sign off, you can do 5 things for me. First, you can go over there and have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, phenomenal rest of your month, a great rest of your year, and if you could just go over there and have absolutely super stupendous rest of your life. Try to do some positive things, have a good go of it, especially, right now we're coming up, nearing the end of 2020. Still got a little ways to go, but just trying to make the best of it, folks. And then just 2 other things for me. Sorry, silly hamster over to the side. Just 2 other things for me. No matter what you're doing, whether you're drinking the VooDew, or maybe you've got a stockpile of Pitch Black somewhere that is out of date, but Brandon would still buy. Well, no matter what you're doing, try to bring some positivity into the world if you can. Can't, it's completely understandable. Sometimes we just don't have it in us, or circumstances might not allow. But try not to be an asshole, if you can. I think that's usually doable. And then finally, just do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, as long as it's something positive, something good in your life, good for other people, something like that, do that thing. Go out and do the thing. Even if the thing is drinking Mountain Dew VooDew. Sure. Bye. Oh, he's chubby.